Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Talk Some Star Wars, and today we're going to be talking about Darth Bane and his rise to becoming the eventual creator of the Rule of Two. So I figured in this video we would just start out with the first book, Path of Destruction, because, you could start in the Clone Wars TV show, but this kind of gives you a better idea of who he is going into the show, and yeah, that's why I chose this. Darth Bane's backstory is established in Darth Bane, The Path of Destruction. He was born as Desil on the planet Apatros, the son of a miner named Hurst, an abusive alcoholic. Hurst blames the boy for the death of his wife in childbirth and often calls him the bane of his existence. Bane's father takes him into the mines at a young age, where the boy is bullied and abused well into adulthood. With his latent affinity in the dark side of the Force, Darth Bane uses the power to kill his father in his sleep. After he kills a Republic Navy officer in the self-defense, Bane flees Apatros to evade arrest and join the armies of the Brotherhood of Darkness. In a maze of the Sith Lords and Acolytes, his instinctive use of the Force, which he initially believes to be a myth, brings him to the attention of the Sith Lord, Lord Kopez. Des is sent to the Brotherhood Academy of Korriban to be trained in the dark side of the Force. Desil, who renames himself Bane, becomes a star pupil after killing another student in cold blood, and particularly he attracts the attention of Sirac, the top student at the Korriban Academy. After Bane realizes that he had indeed killed his father with the dark side, he retreats from the Force. Losing his power, Bane falls out of favor in the Academy, and he eventually refuses any personalized training. Cordus, the main Sith there, knows his secret training with Githany. Githany was pretty much a student who was more experienced than him and had been in the academy a lot longer. And Sirac seemed he was more of a bitter rival in the middle of all. As the Brotherhood of Darkness end up going and fighting the Jedi, Bane returns to Ruusan, where Kanan agrees to follow his lead in battle. During meditation, Bane uses his own body and power as a focusing agent to unleash a wave of destruction upon the forest of Ruusan, where the Jedi army of the light is hiding. When the other Sith Lord mutiny, Bane orders the commander of the Space Force to engage the Jedi fleet. Realizing he is facing defeat, Khan retreats to some caves with the other Sith Lords. When the other bomb detonates, it destroys the Jedi and Sith armies, including Klon, Githany, and the leader of the Jedi army in the light, Jedi Master Hoth. And both Jedi vs. Sith, the end of the Path of Destruction, Bane meets a Force-sensitive young girl named Rain, who had been brought to Ruusan by the Jedi. Rain had been traveling with her friend La, a native of Ruusan called a bouncer, and he had saved the La from being warped by the Sith destruction to Ruusan. Shot dead by two Jedi troopers because every other bouncer they had encountered after the destruction caused by Bane and the other Sith had been driven mad. As Bane watches Rain draws on the dark side of the Force and angers and kills the two Jedi soldiers. Bane realizes Rey's potential and accepts her as his apprentice, Darth Sana. That's pretty much the conclusion of the first book. I'll be doing parts on all three of the books and then talking about him and the Clone Wars and his more canon side than his Legends.